What's up, everybody? It's Hey John. I jabber opportunities nonstop, and in today's video, I will be giving you an update on Evergrande. I will be giving some updates on cryptocurrency news as well with AMC and Robinhood on the spotlight. So stay tuned and check it out because this is going to be some jaw-dropping news, and I like what I see, and I see what I like. Let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been using BlockFi for the past month, and it's awesome. You get 3.5% per transaction for the first 90 days. It's a Visa signature credit card. Check out my link down below. This is phenomenal, folks. If you want a credit card that gives you Bitcoin instead of US dollars as a reward, you know what? This is a card to get, and I like it. I mean, yes, you are getting passive Bitcoin by just buying gas, food, paying your electricity bill, cell phone bill, just doing your everyday necessities. But instead of getting your typical 1% back, you are getting 3.5% back. That is fantastic, folks. Will it make you rich overnight? Absolutely not, but it sure beats the 1% you get from a traditional rewards Visa credit card. So check it out. Just want to give a quick update on Evergrande. Essentially, they are a large, huge retail conglomerate in China, and they own about 29% of the market there, and they are at risk of default. That's a TLDR, too long, didn't read synopsis of the story here. The update today is that there has been talks overnight that Evergrande would make payment on their duties. But the only question is, tomorrow on September 23rd, that they pay $84 million in interest. The question is, how much are they going to pay? Nobody knows because there are talks behind private doors saying, hey, we're going to arrange a deal to pay this payment, which is great. So once that happened, it sent the market soaring, stocks and crypto alike, which is fantastic. The only problem is that when they restructure this deal here, China is saying that, you know what, I do not want to be giving you guys money directly. But what does that mean though, right? Are they doing it indirectly? Are they doing it through intermediaries? Maybe through China banks? We don't know yet though. But for me, personally speaking, I'm not totally out of the woods yet with this one here. So I'm holding off on buying anything until I see what happens. So I know yesterday there's a big dip and today there's a big rip. But usually when you see a big dip, you're going to see a little bounce here. Traditionally speaking, they call that a dead cat bounce. And for me, I didn't feel comfortable buying it just because of that, so I didn't buy it. I understand folks are saying, oh God, hey John, you're totally wrong. I bought the dip and now it's ripping. Hey, fantastic, more power to you. But for me, I'm an investor. I'm not looking to day trade or gamble my money here. So that's kind of why I'm taking a more conservative approach because I'm doing a long-term approach here. So what's a few more days to wait and see what happens? And by a few more days, I mean tomorrow on September 23rd, we're going to see how Evergrande plays out their payments here and how it actually unfolds. So I'll be covering that as well because it's very big news, whether you like it or not, whether or not you like China or not. So on to more important news. AMC has conducted a poll. In 24 hours, there has been 4.2 million views and 140,000 votes saying 77% say yes, AMC should accept Dogecoin, and 23% said no. Adam Aaron, the CEO of AMC, says, you know what? Now we need to figure out how to do that. Stay tuned, quote unquote. That's what he's saying right now. So this is a big deal. I mean, AMC is like the Dogecoin retailer because AMC caters to the retail investors. Tesla taking Dogecoin isn't as big of a deal in my opinion. It's more symbolic than actually useful because how many retail Dogecoiners like you and I have that many Dogecoins to buy a Tesla? However though, many of us have enough Dogecoin to buy an AMC ticket. So to me, AMC accepting Dogecoin and implementing that into their system to use it as a form of tender to get movie tickets. That to me is a big deal, and I think Dogecoin will rise significantly because of that, because it'll put it into the mainstream media, literally the mainstream media, whether you watch CNBC, CNN, Fox News, whatever, but most people in America know AMC because it's a nationwide chain and everyone goes there. It's not like your typical local supermarket here, right? In the East Coast, then you don't have any on the West Coast here. So you're seeing, fragmented adoption here. But if AMC adopts Dogecoin, this is nationwide adoption, literally. And I would say in every single state. And that is phenomenal for Dogecoin and phenomenal for cryptocurrency. It'll be a huge leaping stone. So I want to give another update on the Robinhood wallets. Well, it is awesome. Literally, I just signed up for the update, and what is update? Essentially, you can now join the waitlist, and I will give you my number here is 23,851. That's my number on the list. It's a pretty long list. So it's pretty cool though, because Robinhood is saying, Vlad is saying, go to www.wenwallet.com, wenwallet.com, okay? You go there, you sign up, and boom, you are put on a wait list, or you can create a Robinhood account using my link down below, and you will get a free stock, and you will get on the wait list. Another thing to note here is that Vlad is saying that the wallets will be implemented by this year. So if you're on a wait list, you may be getting access to it sometime by the end of this year. And at the very latest, early next year, it'll be rolled out to everyone else. So this is fantastic. Some key points to note here is that, okay, Robinhood wallet here is not a traditional custodial wallet where you are in control of your keys. Robinhood still controls the keys. They just give you access to transfer it in and out and to use it as a form of tender. But they still control your keys though, which is fine in my opinion, because most users, I would say, are not responsible enough to do it themselves, because they may lose a key, they may lose a password, and vamoose. There goes all of your cryptocurrency, because if you lose a key, you no longer have access to your cryptocurrency wallet here. So in my opinion here, I think Robinhood has touted a fine line, and they have done the best of both worlds, because if Robinhood loses your keys or whatever, they are on the hook, not you. And that's a pretty cumbersome task here, because to have someone written down a 27-word password here and to keep it safe, I mean, it's not very hard, but it's another task for the average retail investor. And the average retail investor has a lot to contend with. They have to contend with the news. They have to contend with the technicals. They have a full-time job. They have a family. There is just too much stuff to do for an individual. So Robinhood doing this, in my opinion, is I'm okay with that, and thumbs up to them for taking that type of hybrid approach. It's not all or nothing, but it's a hybrid approach, and I think it's the best of both worlds. I know some folks, the purists of crypto, will say, oh my God, it's terrible, you suck, Robinhood, get out of here, you're a joke. And the other half will say, okay, cool, before I couldn't transfer my coins, but now I can, so all right, you know what, I can live with this, that's okay. So in order for me to access my Robinhood account, all I gotta do is have my username and password, and boom, everything else is done as is, without me having to remember individual passwords everywhere. So think of Robinhood as your password manager. You've seen those apps on iPhones or Androids right here, right? Where you have one app and it stores all your passwords for like your Gmail, Yahoo, your local power bill, whatever it is, right? Think of Robinhood as the same thing, but for your investment portfolio in terms of stocks and crypto. That's kind of how I see it. And I'm okay with Robinhood taking control of my custodial wallet, because I have a personal custodial wallet on the side as well, where I put my other stuff there on the side. But overall though, I have no problem with this. I think it's fantastic, and it is a great day for Dogecoin and Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general here. So you know what? Let me go ahead and hit the chart to see what's going down today as well. All right, so what do we see on the charts here? I am looking at Bitcoin on the daily perspective here. You can see Bitcoin is bouncing off of the 100-day simple moving average. And that is fantastic. You saw on September 21, it hit it, it went through it, and now it's bouncing off of it with some poise and some significance here. I would watch out for my first resistance around 45,955 or say 46K. And after that, I would watch 47,151 or say 47.1K. Those are going to be my first two resistance, in my opinion here. And just because we're seeing a bounce up from the 100-day moving average does not mean that we are in a recovery mode. I mean, yes, we've seen some bullish news here, but again, don't forget, tomorrow on September 23rd, you're going to see Evergrande make their payment of how much and what are the terms. So that'll be something to watch out for. Today, to me, this is still a dead cat bounce. I can't say with certainty that this will be a good bounce, but so far, as you know, a dead cat bounce means that you fall from a really high building and you make a bounce, right? That's the law of physics, you know. I don't care how high you fall off of. If you hit the floor, you're going to bounce off of it. And of course, most importantly, if we do bounce off the 100-day moving average as a support, then I need to see a few days of confirmation, right? So in this case here, it's going to take about 3 or 4 days before I see a confirmation. So that's kind of why I'm still holding off on investing, because in 3 or 4 days time here, right, it'll be probably around Thursday or Friday, and then once that confirms, you're gonna have a weekend coming along, and usually weekends aren't too good for cryptocurrency. So that's kind of why I'm still holding off on buying anything. I understand folks want to buy, and that's okay. You can do you. That's all good. But I'm just taking a more conservative approach here because this is some significant news, and it's shaking the whole world currently. So I'm not that eager to throw my money into the fire pits. I'm more than happy to buy at a resistance, say at around 46K, and buy it at a strong point, and it'll rise up. And even though you're buying higher than today, 40K, a Bitcoin, you're saying, oh my God, why, John? Why would you do that, right? Why would you do that? Well, because I'm buying it on technicals and news and fundamentals, right? I'm not trying to time the market per se. I'm trying to invest into the market. So I'm okay with buying strength and into strength here. What I'm not into is buying weakness into strength. And that to me is gambling. I mean, if you're a day trader, hey, by all means, right here, right? I used to day trade. It was fun. I mean, lots of money. But you know, as you get older, there just isn't enough time for it. So that's kind of why I don't do it anymore. So I'm taking a more different approach here. People are wondering, hey, John, why do you use Robinhood, right? I like Robinhood because it's an easy platform. I have it on my phone all day, every day. I never have to worry about it. It's a very easy app to use. And for me as an investor, I like the no fees. I like that I have access to it whenever I want. And I don't need anything crazy because I'm not day trading. I don't need any kind of fancy stuff. All I need is a limit buy and limit sell. That's all I need as a savvy investor, nothing else. For charting wise, I can go to the internet and get a few numbers out there and do my plots there, and then jump down somewhere and then put it into my limit buy, limit sell into Robinhood. And for me, that is more than adequate. And as an investor, that's kind of what you want. Something simple and something to use and where it's all in one. So for me, Robinhood is my platform of choice. I can't wait until Robinhood gives wallet out, and then I can put more of my crypto in there. And then I cannot wait for Robinhood to expand their cryptocurrency offerings, because I would love to buy more through Robinhood. So it's your boy, Hey John. I want to thank you for watching my videos. So if you're a returning viewer, please like the video because it helps YouTube share the content with more folks. And of course, if you're a new viewer, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell, because when I drop these hits, you want to be notified. And most importantly, have an awesome day, and I will catch you on the next one.